Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Did Yulong and Yang Miemie fall in love at first sight? A sweet and indulgent love fairy tale in the fast-paced era, Kuo Shao and live broadcast rooms have become the stage for modern love fairy tales. Yulong and Yang Miemie, this high-sweet CP, are like a pair of protagonists from a fairy tale. The heartbeat at first sight seemed to stop time. Some people say that they fell in love at first sight, and some say that it was destined. From the initial eye contact to the silent understanding between each other now, every interaction between them is like a sugar-spreading scene. A smile and a doting Miemie, good boy, can make people's hearts beat outside the screen. There is no exaggerated performance, only real companionship and full of tenderness. They used a long-lasting way to interpret what love is the warmest harbor for each other means. Netizens joked, "This is not a short drama, this is a love template for a reality show." In this world full of uncertainty, Yulong and Yang Miemie used sincere emotions to bring us a long-lost heartbeat. Their story is not a grand love blockbuster, but a gentle and firm fairy tale. So, is love at first sight real? Looking at them, you will know that some love is destined to be sweet from the beginning to the end. Their love is like an extremely warm and romantic TV series, and each episode is full of sweetness and surprises. In their short videos, Yulong seems to be the warm-hearted boy who is willing to support Yang Miemie, and Yang Miemie is like a little girl who is spoiled like a child. Their love has no gorgeous words, but the true feelings are revealed, which makes people look forward to having such a love. The bits and pieces of daily life are all particularly moving because of their existence. The tacit gaze at the breakfast table, the shared umbrella on a rainy day, every gentle move is like a footnote to love. They are not performing, but interpreting the romantic chapter belonging to each other in the most real way. Many netizens left messages. From them, I saw the most authentic form of love. Yes, love is not always earth-shattering. It can also be the companionship in the daily life of firewood, rice, oil and salt, and the light in the eyes when looking at each other. Yulong's carefulness and determination, Yang Miemie's dependence and trust, make this relationship like a spring breeze, refreshing. When love becomes the background color of life, it can turn the ordinary into poetry. And Yulong and Yang Miemie are quietly telling us in their own way, it turns out that love that is firmly chosen and carefully cared for really exists. Once, Yang Miemie was chatting with netizens in the live broadcast room, and suddenly mentioned Yulong. When netizens saw this situation, they began to tease the young couple, joking that Yulong had secretly gone to eat delicious food and left Yang Miemie alone in the live broadcast room. This sentence was originally a joke, but it really touched Yang Miemie's heart. She suddenly became a little lost, and her eyes were full of thoughts for long. At that moment, the barrage of comments was silent for a few seconds, as if everyone felt her emotions that she could not hide. She did not say much, but bit her lower lip gently and whispered, "He should be back soon." The tone was so light that it was almost inaudible, but full of expectation and tenderness. Not long after, familiar footsteps suddenly came from outside the live broadcast room. Then, Yulong pushed the door open with a smile, holding her favorite little cake in his hand. As soon as he entered the door, he said, "Miemie, I remember that your live broadcast will be late today, so I went to your favorite dessert shop to buy something." The live broadcast room was boiling instantly, and the barrage of comments exploded like fireworks. It turns out that the wife-loving maniac is online, who said he went to cheat. He was obviously running for love. Yang Miemie blinked, and the corners of her mouth finally curved into a familiar arc. The grievances at that moment seemed to be resolved by gentleness. She took the cake, lowered her head and chuckled, and whispered, "I'm glad you're here." It was just like this, with a small detail and a look, they performed the most real and touching moments of love. There is no script, but it is sweeter than a TV series. At this time, a miracle happened. The door of the live broadcast room was slowly pushed open, and Yulong walked in with a doting smile on his face. He was holding a glass of juice that Yang Miemie loved to drink. As soon as he saw Yang Miemie, he gently handed the juice to her. This scene was like walking out of a fairy tale world, so sweet that it could melt people's hearts. When netizens saw this, they left messages on the barrage, "This is too sweet. Yulong is really a master of doting on his wife." Yang Miemie looked at the glass of juice, with a gleam of surprise in her eyes. She smiled gently, took the juice, and said gently to the camera, "This is my favorite taste, thank you, Brother Long." After that, she leaned over and gently sniffed the aroma of the juice, as if at that moment, the whole world was filled with sweetness. Yulong stood beside her, leaned over and whispered, "When you finish work, Let's go for dinner together, okay? His voice was gentle and low, as if he knew every little thought of her. Yang Miemie was slightly stunned, and then a happy smile spread across her face. She nodded and said softly, okay. This scene moved the fans in the live broadcast room, and they left messages on the barrage. I want to fall in love after watching it. It's really so loving. I also want to have this kind of sweetness. The interaction between Yulong and Yang Miemie seems to be the love that each of us longs for, simple but full of warmth. There are no gorgeous words, no excessive promises, only care and companionship day after day. It is this kind of sincere and unpretentious love that makes their relationship more precious. When the live broadcast ended, Yulong took Yang Miemie's hand, and the two walked into the outside world together, leaving countless warm memories and infinite expectations. The moment Yang Miemie took the juice, a brilliant smile appeared on her face. While drinking the juice happily, she shared their sweet daily life with netizens. She said that Yulong would always appear in time when she needed him most, whether it was the careful care when she was sick or the warm comfort when she was tired from work, which could bring her endless sense of security and happiness. Their love is not just these sweet moments, but also the little things in ordinary days. Yulong would carefully prepare breakfast for Yang Miemie every morning, and would accompany her to watch TV series and chat every night. He would remember every one of her preferences and give her the most thoughtful gifts on her birthday. These seemingly insignificant little things have formed an extremely strong emotional bond between them. Netizens were deeply touched by their love and left messages saying, "This is true love. Seeing them together, I believe in the existence of love." Some netizens even joked, Yulong and Yang Miemie's love is simply a sweet love legend. Indeed, the love story of Yulong and Yang Miemie is like a clear stream, giving us endless warmth and hope in this world full of pressure and uncertainty. Their story makes us understand that true love does not need those grand vows and expensive gifts, but only the sincerity and long-term companionship that are willing to selflessly give everything for each other. From Yulong and Yang Miemie, we see the most desirable appearance of love. Their sweet interaction not only deepens their feelings for each other, but also infects countless netizens, making us firmly believe that in this complex and changing world, there is still simple and pure love. Today, Yulong and Yang Miemie have become a model of love in the hearts of many people. In this era full of uncertainties, I hope we can all find the person who is willing to support us, just like Yulong and Yang Miemie, and write our own love legend together. Just like them, no matter how the outside world changes, the tenderness and persistence in our hearts remain unchanged. Maybe our love does not have to be vigorous, but it must be simple and firm, warm and sweet like theirs. Everyone deserves a pure love. It is not a romantic scene in a movie, nor a sensational passion, but a daily smile, a warm hug, and the bits and pieces of silent dedication. When we find the person who is willing to join hands for a lifetime, we can go through the ups and downs of life with him and create happiness and dreams for two people. So, we may no longer chase the perfect fairy tale, but cherish every ordinary moment and be grateful to the lover who silently guards and completes each other. Love is the collision of two hearts, the trust and support of each other, and the warmth and happiness that can still be shared together in busy life. Let us hold on to hope and bravely pursue our own love story, just like Yulong and Yang Miemie, and always believe that the power of love is enough for us to find each other in this noisy world and write an eternal legend.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.